Are we going live? Sorry. We're live. Hello. With 5 minutes past, I can only apologise. I've literally just got back from work. Gareth finished making a wonderful pasta bake, and now we're here. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, yeah, he's here.
I'm here. I am here.
Well, you always hide at the other end of the sofa, so I don't know. We're watching Dog Soldiers. We are probably going to wait for about... Oh my God, Harvey. Hello, my darling. Thank you so much for the message. My arms, unfortunately, still have the bingo wings, but we're getting there. Okie dokie. Smithy, hello, my darling. We're doing good. We're doing as good as we can be.
Gearing up for HorrorCon.
Yeah, gearing up for HorrorCon, which we will absolutely talk about tonight. We are very excited for it. Also, I'm going to say a few words about why I've been kind of MIA for this month, if you haven't caught up. Chris, hello, dear. No, that's absolutely fine. Don't you worry. I know that people have got other...
People have got lives.
Things they need to do. Yeah, people have got lives, you know. I mean, I find it quite offensive that we're not your entire life, but, you know, I'm joking. I'm absolutely joking.
Wow.
You know, we're not a cult.
Wow.
We could be a cult. Does anybody want us to be a cult? Let me know.
Apparently we are.
Are we?
You got a cult of demons.
Yeah, that's true, actually. The Christians aren't happy with me. Oh, boy, you should hear what they say to me. In the comments that are, like, hidden from me because I put strictness on. And then I read the comments and I'm just like, okay. Me and the other half are very excited for HorrorCon and see you both. Yeah. We're really excited for it. My parents are coming with us. Yes, that's
Run
all.
away.
Yeah, that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say on that. That's all I'll say on that. We are interesting. My friend has just been to Rocky Mountain Nightmares in Colorado. You're in for a treat with Kane Harder. Oh, amazing! Gareth's gonna meet Kane.
Yes.
I'm just gonna stand there as the emotional support demon and look pretty.
And then we're gonna meet Eileen Dietz.
I'm gonna meet Eileen Dietz. We're both gonna meet Heather Langenkamp, and then we're both gonna meet the Cenobites.
It's gonna be so fun.
It's gonna be so fun. But I'm taking my dad to meet
Doug,
and I don't know how I feel about that. We move. Some of you might have noticed that I've been MIA with Patreon, with YouTube in general. I've had a not so great time at the moment. There's been a lot going on, a lot that's kind of hit me all at the same time. So I've been very emotional. Like, Gareth's been very worried about me, like going to work and stuff, haven't you? And it's been a bit sucky, really. Yeah, my anxiety's really, like, gone up. So we'll see how that goes with the conventions and whatnot. Also, Gareth's getting his first tattoo tomorrow. You'll be fine. He's literally getting line work. He'll be fine. So what we're going to do is we are going to wait for about 5 more minutes or so.
I'll give it half an hour.
Give it half an hour?
Yeah, because we've only got 4 people on. Give people time to turn up.
That's fair.
We haven't got Carla yet.
Oh, yes, we haven't got Carla. We traumatized Carla last time with Terrifier 2. And oh my God, I thought we were going to lose somebody. There was a bit where she just went silent for ages. And there was just a stream of comments going, Carla, speak to us. It was a very good stream. We had a really good time with that. Like, we have a great time with you guys anyway, you know. We've kind of built up a really nice... You know what? Right, this is either going to go incredibly wrong or incredibly right. Yes, lovely. Yeah, we built up a really cute little community with you guys and watching horror movies and stuff like that. So that has been really, really cool. Yeah, so we'll wait until past.
Yeah.
Wait until past, and then we will get started on Dog Soldiers. We've already got the play menu up now. If you want to find it, I believe you can find it on Help me.
Is it ITVX?
ITVX. I want to say it's ITVX. I'm not too sure. You might be able to find it on Amazon. Sky, maybe? No.
It's on Apple TV.
Apple TV. Yeah.
Google Play Movies.
This
YouTube.
guy. Also, there's a book out.
That's actually on ITVX free of charge.
Is it?
Yeah.
Got no excuse, guys. Literally no excuse. There's a lovely lady who's called Janine. It's always a Janine. We love her. Janine Piper. She actually wrote a book about dog soldiers and all the behind the scenes stuff and having interviews with cast and whatnot. And she's actually making her own movie now, which is super, super cool. But if you want to check out the book, it's called Sausages. Of course it is. You should definitely go and check it out. But I've also been told that it's 25 years.
21.
21. Thank God, because I'd feel so old. It's 21 years of Dog Soldiers, which is really cool. So we're kind of having our little anniversary by doing this. We've said that for the next watch-alongs, we're going to do 2 of our favourite films, because next month is Gareth's birthday and the month after that is my birthday. So next month we're going to do...
I haven't decided yet.
I thought you was going to go Halloween.
Well, I can't find it.
Oh.
So I might do Halloween 2018.
Yeah? Are we vibing Halloween 2018? Let me know what you're thinking. And then the month after, so July, we'll be doing American Werewolf in London, because that is one of my favourites. Smithy. I've been using the Scream paper I got from my letter last month also, and you guys are a godsend. I've got something to use for my cosplay list and shopping cosplay. No, don't worry about it. I haven't recently got anything. Haven't recently got anything from any mystery boxes that I can kind of give you guys, so bear with me on that one. I also know that there hasn't been a lot of stuff on Patreon this month. However, that's going to change within the next couple of days, specifically with HorrorCon. Also, very exciting, we've kind of got a little hamper together for a... Are you disassociating?
Yes. I've only had 2 hours sleep.
Madam.
Today. I've had 2 hours sleep.
Madam, I've been threatening people with shoving
one like equals one prayer.
Pairs of anguish up their asses. One like equals one prayer for Gareth, and hoping that he gets a decent night's sleep. We get 4 likes straight away. Oh gosh. What was I saying?
You've been sticking pairs up people's bottoms.
I have. I've been the torturer today, if anybody's interested. Yeah, I digress. So I'm doing a Patreon exclusive giveaway, and that will involve different little bits and pieces from adventures we've had recently.
A treasure hunt.
So yeah, kind of. So we've got something from the Hellfire Caves. We've got something from when we went to Alton Towers. Sorry, I've got pins and needles. When we went to Alton Towers, so when we did the Curse of Alton Manor, we've got something from... There's something else and I can't remember.
But you can't remember where you put it.
Oh, yes. From Jade, who's just another Diva experience, but she does amazing horror merch, like insane horror merch. She's going to HorrorCon. So I'm going to get a few more bits and pieces, but the last little bits and pieces I'm going to get for the giveaway are going to be from HorrorCon. It's unisex as well. So the little hamper is unisex. So please don't think that it's more feminine than it is masculine. It could be for anybody. So once I've got it all together, we're going to do a giveaway, and then whoever wins it, whoever wins it, that'll be really, really exciting. But that's another perk we're doing for Patreon. So we're doing, oh, she's here. She's here. Carla, hello, my darling. We were just talking about you and how we, what's the word, traumatized you. I can only apologize. Dog Soldiers isn't as violent as Terrifier 2, so I think you might be all right with this one. Oh, I'm sorry. I can only apologise. Yeah, we're all right. Thank you for asking, Carla. We were just talking about the whole Lou had a massive mental breakdown and Gareth had to be there to support me.
With 5 minutes before I had to go to work.
5 minutes before he had to go to work, and that was traumatic. Thank you so much for the lovely messages as well, Carla. I really appreciate it. Carla's like my emotional support demon, and I love her very, very much.
Yes.
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 So yeah, we're literally going to wait 15 more minutes. Going to see if anybody joins in. Carla, hope you're doing well. Oh, that's it. It's already started. That's it. I love this little like community vibe we've got going on. We just need Adam now. I don't know where he's at. Yes, we're going to wait about 14 more minutes and then we're going to get the film started. So if you want to make sure you've got snacks, food, drink, all sorts, make sure you take a toilet break for God's sakes.
We won't.
We won't. If I need the toilet, I will just go here because that's how dedicated I am to you guys. You're welcome. I'm glad to hear that. I can't deny I was wondering how violent it might be. You're more than welcome, love, and I love you both loads, and I'm so glad to hear you're both feeling better. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was saying that we're taking my parents to HorrorCon, and I've basically said if they don't behave, I'm just going to put them somewhere.
I mean, Kane Hodder's there, so
I'll just get Kane Hodder to put them through a table. My upbringing is very interesting. Probably something to do with the fact of why I've got so many mental health issues. But we move. How's everybody else doing? I feel like I'm doing all the talking. What are you excited about?
HorrorCon at the weekend.
Oh my god.
Also, we're going to have a very interesting video at the end of the month.
Are we?
Yeah. Yorkshire Comic Con.
Oh, go on, explain.
So I bought tickets for both me and Lou, but unfortunately Lou couldn't get off work. So
I am very bitter.
It's a solo trip for me. So I'm going to be the roving reporter.
Is it going to be like in Family Guy, like you're Ollie Williams?
I'm not going to shout.
Who wants this dog?
Dear, oh
dear. Bring me some soup. What flavour? Chocolate. That's basically what it's going to be. So yes, Harvey, we're meant to be keeping it a secret, mate. Surprise!
Is that a birthday present?
No. So what Harvey has very kindly done is Harvey is incredible. So I'm going to sell Harvey for like 5 minutes. Probably won't be 5 minutes. I need a nap. So Harvey is a prop designer, and what he'll do. I told you. I said in the messages. Oh my god, this is brilliant. Oh, great. No, thanks, Harvey. It's fine. So yeah, Harvey is brilliant. He's a prop maker, and what he'll do is if you give him a mask, I have chimp brain, me too. If you give him a mask or a prop that doesn't necessarily look too great, he will actually do it up so it looks like it's screen specific, which is really, really cool. He's managed to get a lot of the molds that have been used from movies. So when he makes them, they look screen used, essentially, which is amazing. Oh, I love this little dialogue you've got going on. This is so cute. 1 after 9 days off. I can't wait. Oh, I have worked for 9 days as well. I'm not the only one.
I work for 4.
Capitalism. Yes, you do. You're lucky. Well, if I'm off, I miss my work crew. Yeah. My work crew are fine.
Some of them might end up watching, you know.
Yeah. No, I really love people I work with. It's so weird because like working up at a dungeon, if you just like all congregate together, you just see all these different characters from different time periods, and you're all just stood around waiting for guests like, what now? It's very, very good. But yes.
Always have deep, meaningful chat.
Oh yeah, definitely. My favourite is when we all just sit in the torture chamber and just like have chats about capitalism and politics and stuff like that. Yes. Also, new Five Nights at Freddy's trailer. I'd love to see that. I'm sure a lot of people would. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to show you. Yes, the new Five Nights at Freddy's.
And you call yourself a fan.
Teaser trailer looks insane. Harvey, if you could make me a fully functional Foxy animatronic, that would be
with child spirit inside.
With child spirit inside, that would be amazing. I'm on it. No, you said you were going to make me a lament configuration first. So Carla, Five Nights at Freddy's is out on the 27th of October, which I'm very miffed about because I will be doing Scarefest.
And I'm not allowed to go and watch it without.
No, you're not. At Alton Towers. This is literally what the stream's going to be, me just throwing this at you. I'll make a Cenobite Freddy animatronic. Whoa! That's the crossover I never knew I wanted. How would that look? That would look wild. The new Hellraiser isn't too bad, actually. Matthew Lillard is going to smash the role of William Afton. Yes, he is. He really, really is. So I'd really like to meet Matthew Lillard. However, unfortunately for me, when he plays Shaggy in Scooby-Doo, he looks like a spitting image of my ex. Now, my ex should be in prison for what he did, but we move. But because of that, I associate him with that look. So I think after seeing him as William Afton, and then hopefully if he comes to a convention, like that would be really, really cool. And I'd love to meet him. Oh, I keep forgetting the date for that. Thanks. Too right. You have to go together. Thank you. Thank you, Carla. See?
I tried.
It's all right. My little culties will support me. We're not a cult. I think we might be a cult. Don't worry. I'm not going to force you all to drink cyanide. That's when the end times come. I can only apologize. So yeah, the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie, I'm very, very excited. Also, something that's really, really cool about it is the fact that the Jim Henson company did the suits. Now, one part of my job is that I'm a puppeteer for a show that was created by people who helped to create Sesame Street. So seeing that is really, really cool. Like puppetry and a full puppetry suits are amazing. So, you know, I'm going to be doing a lot of coverage over Five Nights at Freddy's because it's just, you know, we've all been waiting for it. I remember when it first came out and it was just wild. Stu will always be my favourite role of Matthews in Scream. One of the best Ghostface reveals alongside Skeet. We need Scream Watcher. Oh, okay. The Massives have spoken, aka Smithy. He wants a Scream Watch along.
Yes. Yes, we'll definitely have a Scream Watch.
So, do you want to do that as your birthday watch along?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Are we vibing that?
It will be on June the 5th.
It'll be on June the 5th.
Which is the day before my birthday.
Yes.
Because on my birthday, we're going to be very busy.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Because that is the day before the download.
We're going to die. We're going to absolutely die. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. And the amount of people who, because we did the RIP vlog, have now done RIP. And they want to buy us drinks because of it.
You mean buy you drinks?
Well, buy me drinks because Gareth doesn't actually drink alcohol. Do you?
No.
No.
And people are surprised.
I'm not. You're a very straight thinker.
Yeah.
Not in a sexuality term, just I don't know what I'm saying.
Where's this conversation going?
I've literally been acting all day and I can only apologise. I don't even. What is that referring to? Not
The
knowing what I'm
drinking,
talking
the
about?
drinking.
Oh, I'm going to have to dip now. Just wanted to see you guys, and for the G-man not drinking, I don't drink either. Bye. See you later, Harvey. Thanks for ruining the surprise. No, I'm joking. It's fine. I hope you have a wonderful evening and life's treating you well. Much love. Bye. No alcohol, hun. Lovely. I thought you were agreeing to him, being like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, Carla, no, please. I thought we were a team. Lovely. So we've literally got 5 minutes until we start the film. Again, check it out on
ITVX.
ITVX because apparently it's free.
According
According
to Google.
to Google. Otherwise, I don't know. You can just literally watch us, like me specifically, thirsting over Sean Pertwee. That's fine.
And Darren
Morfitt, whatever you're into. They were great.
And Kevin
McKidd.
Basically all of them.
Well, this is the thing. So I need your assistance. I want to get a dog soldier's tattoo. I'm going to move this down a little bit. I'm going to get a spoon. I'm going to get a dog soldier's tattoo.
Oh. You nearly fell off, everyone.
I'm blaming ghosts. Yeah, so I want to get that on the inside of my arm. Now, what I want to do is, right, I'll kill it. What's underneath it? What's going on? There we go. That's the badger.
It was the sellotape.
I'm sorry. This is chaotic. Yeah, so I want to get the werewolf silhouette. And then within that silhouette, I want a silhouette of one of the soldiers. Now, I don't know whether to get Spoon, Cooper, or Wells.
Thing is, though, if it's a silhouette, you're not going to tell.
Yeah, but you can.
How?
You can.
How?
You can.
It's a silhouette.
It means something to me. Love you both, but Team Loucifer all the way.
I'm going to bed.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not leaving me to this again. We've got 3 minutes until we start. Is anybody actually watching the film with us today? Please let me know. Just because we've got to do the stressful moment of making sure we all press the play button all together, and it gives me crippling anxiety. Please let me know. This movie isn't necessarily horrendously long either, so
oh no, it's quite a short movie.
We're not going to be doing the live stream for as long as we did last time, which was Terrifier 2, and that was like
we were on for 3 hours.
We were on for 3 hours. That was a lot. But I think we'll be going back to our regular. We do one standard live stream of just like talking about everything and anything because like people seem to really enjoy that. And then we'll be doing a watch along as well. So we'll be going back to that format starting next month. This month has literally been all over the place. I've just basically concentrated on surviving and getting through the month. Yes, but it's my first time. You've never seen Dog Soldiers? Smithy, what? Shame. Shame.
No, do a Hannah Waddingham and just go shame.
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 Shame. Wasn't she the really tall broad on the Eurovision?
Yes.
Oh, she was fit.
She's also in Ted Lasso.
Oh, I've never watched Ted Lasso. Oh, wow. Was it 3 hours? Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, it was.
You sure you were having fun, Carla?
We were all checking up on you to make sure you're okay.
We're gonna drive up to Lancashire just to find you, just to make sure you're okay.
Honestly, we really need to come up that neck of the woods at some point. We are going to try this year. Lol. We are going to try this year, but because we've got so much going on, we'll see. Okay, it's 29, folks. It's 29. This is really stressful. Oh my God, it's like the countdown to New Year's Day. I really hope I'm not copyrighted for this. Have I got this plugged in? No, I haven't. Yeah, we don't talk about that scene. No, we don't, Smithy. You're quite right. I'm just going to plug you in because otherwise
the stream will die.
The stream will die. There we go. And I'm going to put the light on. There we go. Lovely.
Ah.
Sorry, just had my boobs in your way. Not that some people complain. Well, you guys made it fun. Like, thank you. We
Just
did.
share the stream on Little Corner of Horror. So.
Wonderful. Okie dokie. So, are we ready? It's happening. Press the button in 3, 2, 1. Press it. Did we do it?
Well, I did it. So that
Did we
counts.
do it?
Let's have faith in everybody.
I do have faith in you, but I care about your experience. Sorry, I just zoned out.
Were you just staring into the camera? Into the webcam?
No, I don't do that. I make sure I like pick a certain position to like disassociate in. Most of the time it's at food. Apparently, we do that.
Yeah.
But yes, Dog Soldiers, very, very excited. You haven't seen it before. You are in for a treat. It's brilliant. It's good fun.
It's a British cult classic.
It is. And some might say it kick-started the British horror scene again, which is really, really cool. Because around that time, oh, help me with the director. Neil Marshall, that's the one.
Call yourself a fan.
I know, I'm a fake fan. Disgusting. So Neil Marshall had a really hard time getting studios to back it because they were like, oh, you know, horror movies are dead. We don't want to do that. So that's why it took so long to actually make. But then when it happened, you know, it was great, but they were still incredibly low budget. So that's why there's only a certain amount of werewolves in it and you don't see. I am sorry, I forgot about the sexy times. I can only apologize. Oh,
they don't go all the way though.
I love that comment. Well, they didn't go all the way. Yeah, so that's why you don't actually see a more in-depth transformation. So that's why, which is super cool, super interesting. Nope, that scene doesn't happen. And thank you for nearly coming to check on me. I really appreciate it. You're so welcome. We care about our followers. They are quite calm about it, all things considering. Do you know what I mean?
They're British.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, dear. It's a very nice letter opener.
That was Mr. Craig Conway.
Yeah, he was at the convention as well, wasn't he?
Yep, he was one of the werewolves.
Oh, yes, of course.
And he is one of the crawlers in The Descent.
Yes, he is. Wasn't he in the newest one as well?
I think he was in The Lair, yeah.
We don't talk about The Lair.
I wasn't pleased with it.
I refuse to watch it. They did one. Neil Marshall did one called The Reckoning, and it was, what the hell is that? There we go. Neil Marshall did one, and it was The Reckoning, and it was actually quite good. It was more to do with the treatment of women when they were accused of witchcraft, and it was very hard to watch, but it was genuine from how they were treated. I don't know why the devil turned up so many times and didn't actually do anything, but I don't know. See, he's really annoying, but he's actually a little bit attractive.
Well, he's in Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Yes, I'm very excited for that one. So, Last Voyage of the Demeter, if you don't know what that is, that's the chapter in the story of Dracula where he was transferred from Transylvania to Whitby, which is really cool because not a lot is actually...
Well, weren't they heading to London, but he landed in Whitby?
I think so. We like the Scottish man.
Yeah, you like Kevin McKidd.
I do like Kevin McKidd.
He's also one of the voices in Brave.
He is.
Two of the voices, actually.
His clan Macintosh, isn't he?
No, MacGuffin.
MacGuffin, that's the one.
MacGuffin.
Clan MacGuffin. Don't you think this is very similar to Kingsman? Shoot the dog. Drama. What does it prove? Like killing a dog. What does that genuinely prove?
So obviously, this is like selection for the SAS.
Yeah.
You've got to do whatever it takes to survive behind enemy lines. So if you're stuck behind enemy lines and there's a dog barking, giving away your position,
yeah.
you're not gonna just say, "Here, have a string of sausages."
I don't know. I just it's that whole thing, isn't it? Whenever I watch a horror movie, I don't care about people dying, but as soon as an animal's hurt, that's it.
That's why you struggled with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh my god, Guardians of the Galaxy! What? I cried for like 80% of that movie. I turned to you, didn't I? And I was like, I thought this was meant to be funny. But if you like animals and you're going to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3, take some tissues with you because it's very emotional.
Very.
Very, very emotional. I hadn't cried that much since Boy in the Striped Pajamas. I want to adopt a raccoon. Yes, I would also like to adopt a raccoon. However, our landlady says we're not allowed pets. Hello?
Why am I here?
Because you're house trained.
Again, why am I here?
Because you're house trained. Oh my god, Steve Valentino. Ah, what a man. Jesus. What?
You don't share with the class?
Oh, sorry. So, Steve, so when I was at university, I used to actually run a stand-up comedy society. I know, shocker. We actually performed in the Edinburgh Fringe Festival as well, which was amazing. Such a good experience. And Steve is the guy who was basically my mentor. And he's gone on to become a wrestler. So he's actually doing a lot of shows in Italy at the moment, and he's on TV. So that's really, really cool. But yeah, he's just catching up with me. It's nice. There's a lot of opportunities potentially happening in the future that I really want to tell you about. However, until it's like set in stone, I'm not going to say anything. However, if they do happen, it's going to be massive, like really, really cool. Oh, there they are. Bruce is named after Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell, yes.
And Sergeant Wells, H.G. Wells.
H.G. Wells, yeah. It's such a British movie, this is. Come and have a go if you think you're on enough.
Can we also appreciate that Seth Green has been announced for Manchester Comic Con?
I know. Is anybody else going to Manchester Comic Con? That sounds so exciting, hon. We'll keep my fingers and toes crossed for you and everything works out. Thank you so much. We're in contact with a few people. So hopefully something's going to happen. We're currently in chats with Dean of the Sauce, lol, Dean of the Dead, and he does the hot sauce stuff. However, he's currently doing a anthology series. So he's doing a anthology movie, very much like Creepshow. Creepshow. What other anthology movies are there? Is it Tales from the Crypt?
Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat, yeah. Tales from the Crypt, but not the series. There's a movie. And I'm pretty sure George A. Romero did it. Or is it Tales from the Dark? No, it's not Tales from the Dark Side. Something like that. But basically, he's doing something like that. And we were like, oh, you know, like if you need anybody extra, it'd be so cool to like be considered for it. And he said he's doing a second one, and you know, he'd be really interested in working with us. So hopefully, you know, Lucifer and the Demon Consort might be hitting the silver screen. Wouldn't that be wild?
That would be. Get our own table at a convention.
Can you imagine if we had our own table at a convention? Wouldn't that be funny? I fancy DefoCon next year. Yeah, I would fully recommend HorrorCon as your first convention, mainly because of how small it is. Yeah, I think it's definitely a good starter because it's not horrendously overwhelming. Whereas I know something like Liverpool Comic Con can be.
For the Love of Horror would be a good one as well.
Yeah, the community is amazing on For the Love of Horror. They're so nice. Some of the staff are a bit rude, but you know, I've literally got to a point now where it's like, if they're rude to me, I'm going to be rude back to them. So, you know, I cannot.
Because like, the thing is, like walking around For the Love of Horror and HorrorCon, it's busy, but people are like, "Excuse me, sorry, do you mind if I just cut through here?"
It's when like you accidentally bash into Jason Voorhees and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." How old are you? 16? Yeah, I thought so.
But then if you go to like your mainstream conventions, like your Doctor Who fans, what they walk to, sometimes a lot of people walk around like they own the place.
It's always the ones who dress up as the 10th Doctor as well, because they're Highland Q. Sorry, the 10th Doctor, because they think they're like the bee's knees and they look, you know, very attractive. It will never be David Tennant. I love that film already due to how British it is. So good. Is this where they do the big monologue? No, that comes later, doesn't it?
Comes later.
There's a monologue in it, and
it's superb.
It is. And I said to Gareth that it's very reminiscent of the monologue from Jaws.
Yes.
And if I ever meet Sean Pertwee again, I'm going to ask him and say, you know, with how well you did that monologue, did you get some influence from Jaws? Because it's brilliant.
Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough.
I tried to throw hands with a ghost by saying that. Don't ever do that. Do not ever do that. Let me do the throwing of the hands. Oh, watching this movie always makes me sad. Evil man. Yeah, it always makes me sad because everything's like so hunky-dory at the start and then it just gets worse. Darren Morfitt, also one of the best people I've ever met, who plays Spoon. Incredible. See, that's why we get on well, because me and Cooper are both afraid of spiders.
And spider women.
And spider women. Oh, this monologue is insane. I'm just going to be quiet to appreciate it. exciting because you're getting yours tomorrow. Yeah. Mm.
Being a bit of a believer, he said that his soul still to go, and his flesh was
Yeah, it's a good way of thinking about it. It gets so dark so quick, and I can only apologise. So deep.
Really focus out that left hand side. Get ready for the tattoo. I mean, even the next birds of course camera, all mushed up, poked up. What is it? This was perfect. And there's old Nick tripping his fucking arsehole at us. So you could say Eddie was right. Satan could indeed say the skin just not good. You could say it's just
That is acting. How incredible is that monologue? This is what I say, though. There's just so many things in the world that are so unexplained that it's so important to have an open mind about this kind of stuff. It's so important. You know, it's like when we went to my haunted hotel, and there was stuff in there that we could not explain. We couldn't explain. You know. Oh, I forgot about the swearing.
Think of how much swearing there was in
Damn
Terrifier.
it!
We watch horror movies. There's
Yeah,
swearing in pretty much every horror
it's
movie.
kind of a given, isn't it? It's absolutely a given. Yeah, so like my haunted hotel, which we're going to be doing again, we are going for my birthday. Very exciting. I still haven't figured out the logistics of whether we're potentially going to go live for like only half an hour whilst we're there.
I don't think the signal's great.
No, and I think the ghosties would be like, careful, your mind isn't so open that your brain falls out. It might, honestly, with the day I've had, Mark, it just might. Mark is also incredible. So he does a lot of leather work. He's a leathersmith and wood burnings as well. Like he made me an incredible little book based around Hellraiser, which was incredible. And the box as well. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to my haunted hotel again for my birthday. We'll see what the connection's like, but I can't promise anything just because I don't want to promise you guys that come on over, we're going to go and do a haunted hotel.
Hello to the States.
Oh my god. It's about 3 Damn, amazing.
3 p.m. Where are we? So we're coming into 8 o'clock. So I'm guessing hang on, 1966 TV Batman. I'm guessing East Coast, Eastern Standard Time, somewhere on the East Coast.
Perks of having a partner who did geography as a GCSE.
Plus, also when you stay up and watch WWE pay-per-views, you know the time difference. You sort of get used to working it out.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. But yeah, thanks for listening in. We really appreciate it. Yeah. Rob!
Where's
Oh my
Rob?
god, of course it's Rob. I can only apologise. Hello, my dear. How are you? How's the t-shirt treating you? Rob has got one of the first Loucifer made t-shirts, and he's repping us over in the States, which is super cool. Rob, if you could wear that to a convention somewhere, that'd be amazing. But
Pictures with the celebs repping the shirt.
yeah, don't work too hard, okay? Don't work too hard.
And you can own your own Lucifer shirt with,
Yeah.
with the discount code on Patreon.
Yeah, that's it. So I have actually got like a discount code on Patreon, and that is like a forever code, so that never runs out. So if you do want to join Patreon, that would be very much appreciated. We also do like every other month we'll send out little gifts, and we'll send out little letters and
You've got the
whatnot.
birthday cards now.
Yes, I've got the birthday cards. I'll show you the birthday cards. Oh my god, my legs. I've been working out for the past.
I've been left alone on the stream.
No.
So I'll lose back.
You're going to tell them something? No, carry on. You tell them. You're going to tell them how I'm such a massive slave driver and I'm just like evil incarnate.
I'm your manager.
Yeah, that's true. First one I received was incredibly cute. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Mark. Sorry, it was a little bit more feminine. I can only apologise. I am actually going to get a horror kind of stationery set. So from now on, when I send you your letters, they're going to be a little bit more unisex. But yes, so these. I'll take off the film. Get off!
Take off the film. We've only just started.
No. You know what I mean. Oh, gosh. No, it's all right. She can do it. I'm more than capable, my love. Don't you worry. These actually took so much longer than I thought they would, and it's very annoying because, unfortunately, Chris, one of our Patreons, his birthday's already been and gone. However, we do these now. I don't know if you can see that very well, but these are the birthday postcards that we will be sending out to you if you are a Patreon. Super cool.
And we don't need an envelope.
And we don't need an envelope, no. But I will put it in an envelope anyway, just to keep it nice. So that's what we're doing for birthdays. That's another perk that you can do. I've ordered a vest, but it's on its way to me, but not been delivered yet. I can't wait for it to come. Oh, thank you. When did you order that, Carla? If you don't mind me asking. Also, if you do get any of the Loucifer merch, please.
You might as well leave it out.
Yeah, that's true. Please put it up on Instagram and hashtag it with Loucifer YouTuber, just so I can have a look at you. Not in a weird way. Not in a weird way. Not in a weird way. That's just for you. We also have these fandangled new little business cards. So it talks about what we do on YouTube, and it's got all of my links on there. So that's really cool. I feel dead professional.
So if ever you bump into us at a con, you'll get one of those.
Just got your sticker to will rep on my next video and my next convention, of course. Oh, thank you. Rob, you're too good to me. You really are too good to me. Rob is actually good friends with the man, the myth, the chicken legend himself, David Howard Thornton, who is...
Imagine David Howard Thornton wore a shirt.
Yeah. I'm hoping to get a t-shirt from you soon, but at the moment, due to not having much money. No, honestly, Chris, don't you worry about it. Like, the cost of living is literally getting to us all. Please don't worry about it. Like, having you guys here and having you guys as Patreons is more than enough. So thank you so much for that. It's massively appreciated. Oh, he's not doing too well, is he? He's not a well man. It was only supposed to be one. Also, I'm repping the horror leggings today. Right? Super cute. Yes. I don't know whether to wear them to HorrorCon or not. I'm trying to figure out an outfit. I'm not too sure what I want to do.
I mean, you can walk up to Doug Bradley saying, I've got you on my knee.
I've got you on my kneecap.
And then, where's Jason?
Jason, here on the inside of my leg, here.
Yeah, you can tell that's Kane Hodder.
Yeah, I'm wearing you on my inside, on the inside of my thigh.
28th of April.
28th of April. Interesting. All right then.
It'll be on your Teespring Analytics. Well, it depends where it's been shipped from as well.
That's valid, actually. I know that Rob's took not as long to get because Teespring's in the States.
I think depending on the style, there's one set in the States and there's one in Europe.
Yeah.
So it depends what you order, where it comes from.
Yeah, that's true. When the channel gets bigger, and it will, thanks to you guys because you're freaking amazing, I am going to open up my own website and I'm going to like man that side of it, so get a shop on there and whatnot. But at the moment, it's just more convenient for me to go through Teespring and Redbubble.
Teespring is quite good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just because of the cost of living, like the price just keeps going up and up, and it's so frustrating.
But at least they deal with the manufacturing.
Yeah,
Whereas
I suppose that's
if you
true.
had to have your own website, you'd have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to get samples. You'd have to do this.
Yeah.
Whereas Teespring look after everything.
This is like literally all the logistics we have to look into, and it is maddening.
A lot of people use Teespring. They just they buy the domain.
Yeah. The leggings are ace. Thank you so much. They are very comfy. So these are actually unwanted apparel. I paid full price for these because how could I not? But yeah, they basically do the leggings. They do cycle shorts. They also do pole dancing shorts as well, and they are so freaking comfortable.
Hashtag sponsor us.
Hashtag sponsor us, please, for the love of God.
It would be cool if we could get sponsored by Shudder.
Oh my God, can you imagine if we got sponsored by Shudder? That would be insane.
I've been using Shudder a lot lately.
Well, yeah, you have, because you work nights like a manic.
Yeah, I've been watching for in the Search of Darkness.
Go on.
4.5-hour documentaries on 80s horror, which I'm surprised you haven't even tried watching it yet.
I'm gonna give it a go. It's just because I've been doing like so much.
Even if it's something that you just stick on in the background.
Yeah, that's true. And it's Corey Taylor as well, and he is.
Well, he's just a guest.
Stunning. Shut up! I'm trying to listen to the telly. I'm sorry, Mark. Me and Mark go way back. We used to work together as puppeteers, which is really cool.
Also, fun story, Mark. My sister came on part when you did Mardi Gras, and she forever calls you Maracas Man.
Isn't that fun? I'm just excited because this is werewolf. This is werewolf. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot.
Oh no, jammed.
Oh no. Anyway, I'm honoured. You should be. Yes, we're going to go to the Mardi Gras preview on Friday.
No vlog on that one.
No vlog on that one. No vlog. So this is actually interesting because I believe what they did was they put a filter on this to make it look darker than it actually is.
Yeah, they filmed in the day.
Yeah. This is in Scotland, isn't it?
Luxembourg.
Luxembourg.
They filmed it in Luxembourg, but it was it's set in Scotland.
Oh no, I've been impaled.
Some would say his bark is worse than his bite.
I feel sick.
Yes, Subterra's back.
Yes, Subterra is back. Hopefully I'll be rehearsed onto it at some point. That would be really fun.
Opens next week.
It does. It does.
I'm off that then.
Yay, Scotland! Come and have a go if you think. Yeah, it's stuck in my head.
Well, we haven't reached that bit yet.
No. I literally antagonised a ghost by saying that, and I feel pretty hardcore by doing that.
My Haunted Hotel, Season 1, Episode 25.
Oh, Carla, I'm sorry. Sausages. I remember watching this for the first time as a kid. And we got to this bit and we were both like, so... I'm sorry. Carla, how you doing? Are you okay? Can you imagine being directed like, right, okay, so this is a point where you've just had your stomach ripped open and now you've got to hold your intestines as you run. So apparently for his intestines, they did actually use like sausages and stuff like that. And because they filmed over a couple of days, they went off and they were starting to smell.
Well, when I was watching In Search of Darkness, they were talking about Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
And you know the scene where that guy gets pulled apart.
Yeah.
And you got all the guts. That was actually pig's guts.
Oh,
and
God.
When Romero said cut, all the actors were like this, wafting the smell away from the other actor.
Yeah.
It's just because it was gagging.
God, it's gross, isn't it? It's absolutely vile what you do for movies and art. Yeah, because for Night of the Living Dead, they got a load of volunteers to be the zombies. Super cool. Didn't get paid.
Ghouls, weren't they called?
The ghouls, yeah, okay. It's okay, I've been battle-hardened by Terrifier 2. See, that's what we do. We watch really gory movies, so you can just be like blasé about it now.
Hostel next. I don't think Hostel's that bad.
You know, that was the only film my mum would never let me watch. And then she found out I watched Saw and she was like, well, I can't protect you from anything now.
Hostel's fine. We managed to watch Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah, that's true, actually. If you haven't seen Evil Dead Rise, oh my God, so good. Something interesting for Gareth. I just found the pictures I took of the original knife from 1978 Halloween.
Ooh.
I'm holding it dressed as Ghostface. Oh my God!
The knife used by Nick Castle.
The knife. You're obsessed with Halloween, aren't you?
Yes, I really want to meet Nick Castle and James Stu Courtney, but I don't think I'm ever going to.
I think you will. The knife!
Really jealous. But we've been to a convention to see the mask used in the Black Phone.
Yeah, that was really cool. I'd love to meet Ethan Hawke. He's brilliant. So good. So good.
I'd love to stay the night in the Stumacher house.
Yeah, we're watching a documentary. Well, not a documentary. We're watching Grim Life Collective, and they stayed a night in the Stumacher house, and it looks insane. So good. And it was really cool what they did with the video, because they did like the different frames
And lined the shots.
and lined up the shots. That was super, super cool. See, we'd love to do that here. However, there's not a lot of places.
I found the Hellraiser house.
Have you? Where's that?
It's in London.
Oh, for God's sake. This is the problem. They're always in London.
Well, Chatsworth.
Yes.
Where they filmed the 2010 exterior shots for Wolfman.
I love that film so much. I love anything to do with werewolves, and I think the Wolfman was brilliant. But yeah, Chatsworth House is the Torrance estate. So that's super
Torrance?
cool. Torrance. Talbot, sorry, the Talbot estate.
Torrance is The Shining.
I'm thinking, look, there's so many T's in the horror franchise. It's not my fault. But we're hoping to potentially go up there for the Christmas market. So I suppose we could do a 2-in-1 where like, look, Christmas, but look, werewolves.
And then they've got the Black Hills for American Werewolf in London.
But that's very far
very
away. But my argument was that Michael and Jessica are going from Grim Life Collective, and
yes, they're coming over.
They live in America, so you know we've got no excuse.
James and Chelsea from Dead Meat are in this country at the moment.
Yeah,
We're
they are.
speculating they might even go to HorrorCon, just because it's a horror convention and they're in the UK.
Yeah,
they're really good friends with Heather Langenkamp.
Yeah, I don't know if they will. I don't know.
But we won't know until we get there.
No, exactly. Also, I think we might potentially hit 2K by the end of the year. What are we thinking? Because I'm looking at the numbers, like we're getting subscribers like left, right, and centre. It has been incredible. Werewolves wearing Christmas hats sounds interesting. We'll do it. Smithy's spoken. We'll do it.
Well, that was my advent calendar.
Yes, it was.
From Powerwolf.
What's your take on bringing Stu back to Scream Arwen Shaw Perks, where he looks just like it? He does. I've got an interesting story about him, actually. So my nan used to work in a cafe, and
it was an Odeon, wasn't it?
No. So this was before
the Odeon.
The Odeon. I'd love to stay the night at Amityville House. No, you would not.
You know, apparently it was supposedly made up.
Yeah, I know. Apparently, there's been no activity since what happened. So I find that very interesting. But yeah, so my nan used to work in a cafe, and John Pertwee went to that cafe anyway. He left his briefcase, and she chased after him and gave it to him. And apparently he was like the perfect gentleman. Like he was so grateful and so nice to her. But my nan like literally rubbed shoulders with so many movie stars because she used to work at the Odeon in Birmingham, and they used to have a lot of premiere nights, and she met like loads of people. So yeah, that was my nan's like little claim to fame. She got John Pertwee's briefcase.
If they bring Stu back, I'd like it to be how they originally wanted to do Scream 3, where he's like a mastermind in prison. He's the one pulling the strings. But they couldn't do that. It's for Scream 3 due to Columbine.
I actually watch a YouTuber. I think her ex-boyfriend was one of the shooters. Yeah. And that's where like a massive stigma about goths and trench coats came from, because the shooters were actually wearing quite alternative gear. So, you know, they basically said, oh yeah, if you're a goth, you're probably a shooter. Great, thanks for that. She's got lovely hair. That keeps changing colour, and I don't know why.
What?
The
vision panel.
Yes, the vision panel.
That's technically what it is. It's not a window, it's a vision panel.
I hate it when people walk past. Hate it. Grim Life Collective have uploaded a video today where, yes, we were just saying, it looks really, really good. Like I said, if we could do stuff like that, that would be amazing. However, I don't know about many movies that have been filmed around our area.
Especially when it comes to horror.
I know it's a bit crap.
Google. No.
Also, next month, because a lot of you have said that you're interested, I'm thinking about opening up a PO box for 3 months. Just because opening up a PO box like costs a lot of money, but for 3 months it's about 40 quid. So I thought, yeah, I can cope with that. So once I've opened it up, I'll let you know. And if anybody's interested in using it, go for it. As long as you're not sending me dead animals, do what you want. Do your worst. Feel like I shouldn't have said that. I love the werewolf designs. I think they're so good. I agree, Gareth. It would be great to see him in costume once and go against Sydney. Yes, 3 months PO box so peeps can send you letters and stuff. Oh, all right then, yeah. If you'd like to send a letter or anything, pop it in the comments just so I can see like the interest, because I know quite a few people. Oh, I hate this bit. He's chewing on his insides.
No, it's the bandage.
Oh, I thought it was his insides.
No, it's the bandage.
Oh, it's got a very muscular arm. Yeah, let me know if you'd be interested in sending anything to me, Gareth, either of us, just so I can get an idea of the interest. Because the last thing I want to do is open it up and then just nothing happens. Do you know what I mean? He's really got a vendetta against dogs, hasn't he? Just doesn't like them.
Well, like I said, it's tactics.
Yeah, that's fair. But the thing is, like, the werewolves already know that they're in the house. So it's just very aggressive, all right? She doesn't act anymore. She does not, no. She's a family woman.
Well, Barbara Crampton gave up acting for a bit.
She did, yeah.
It wasn't until You're Next that she came back.
Oh, I really liked her in Jacob's Wife. Thought she was very good. Yes, PO Box, lovely. Sorry, I'm not watching the movie. Lol, but a friend of mine does own the werewolf.
From Silver Bullet. Oh, I've heard of Silver, because I was Silver Bullet's covered in Search of Darkness.
Rob, why do you know so many cool people? What is this? Blimey. Why do you know so many cool people? Like, what is this? Blimey. No, we'll stick with Blow Me.
No, it's a family channel.
What? What? Oh!
It's been a long day.
I'm so sorry. I said it with such conviction as well. Oh, my sweet summer child. I'm sorry. That's really tickled me. Guys, I'm really sorry that I am the way I am. I was allowed to drink antifreeze as a child, and I genuinely think that's what it was. Also, the back of my head is really flat, and I don't know if it's to do with the fact that I didn't get enough tummy time or what, but that might explain a lot. Oh gosh, why didn't you say something?
I just did, and you were so clueless.
It's not my fault. Oh, we didn't hear nothing. Our sweet ears. Oh, I live in yeah, no, that's fair. I've lived in Hollywood 6 years and I make horror movies. That's the place to be.
It is. I mean, if there are any roles going up for two British people, a male and a female, that have a degree of, well, one literally has a degree.
I do have a degree in acting.
And the other one has a degree of acting experience.
See, Carla's laughing. She said that made her day. Deny all knowledge.
Yeah, Rob, if you're in need of anything.
We are so desperate to be in a horror movie. Any kind of horror movie would
I'd love to play a masked killer.
Bless you. I was thinking she's going to click. How embarrassing.
There's a lot of those moments, Carla, behind the scenes, where the penny's in the air and it doesn't drop for a good 10 minutes.
I resent that.
It's like Inception. It just stays there.
I have literally got a degree. You have no power here.
I cook for you.
Yes, all right. I mean, to be fair, I did get a degree in contemporary theatre, so that should definitely say something.
Same degree as Willem Dafoe.
Same degree as Willem Dafoe, yes. My lecturer was actually in a theatre group with Willem Dafoe, and she called him a hussy. Oh, this is the bit where they all get, like, you
They
know,
all arm up.
armed up. That's my favourite. Where'd the sword come from? That's what I want to know.
That box.
This is one of my favourite scenes ever.
Oh yeah, we spoke to Sean about this.
He got absolutely wrecked.
Are you feeling Sarge?
Everyone has a number of swords, don't they? Well, I mean, I actually own a sword. So, yes, I guess you're right. No.
If I'd done the same fucking thing, I would have saved
Bruce.
Yeah.
This is what it's like to have a hangover past the age of 25. You and we wouldn't have her any other way, I'm sure.
It is true.
Every time he looks at the ring on my finger, he's like, oh, damn, I messed up there. Why do you guys watch us? I love it when people comment saying you guys are so authentic, and I was like, that's a kind way of saying stupid.
Can we come with a certificate of authenticity?
Yeah. I love you. This is what I'm like when I'm drunk. We say unique. Oh my God. Oh, that smack.
Fun fact, Kevin McKidd actually broke Sean Pertwee's nose during that.
He said he was just being so insufferable that he was like, I'm gonna like lob him one, and he did. It's just such a good movie. Smithy, what do you think so far? Because like this is the first time you've watched this movie, so I'm very curious about your opinions.
I heard the stories. I went looking. I found evidence. I was fascinated by the possibility.
Should see what a hospital's like on a full moon. That'll make you believe in werewolves. Oi.
Makes you believe in crazy people.
Well, yeah. I'm trying to think about what else we've either looking forward to or got coming up or
In the immediate future, obviously, it's just HorrorCon, then Yorkshire Comic Con.
I'm so gutted I can't go to Yorkshire. Like John Cleese is going and he's my comedy icon and I can't even go and meet him. I'm devastated.
I'm going. And I will be vlogging for the channel.
Yeah, no, because Yorkshire Comic Con, that's like the first lunatic as in oh yes, it is fandangled, isn't it? That's it. I don't know what it is. Like there's something about the moon that just sends people absolutely crazy. I mean, I really enjoy looking at a full moon, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so this is the first year that Yorkshire Comic Con is going ahead. And Gareth's obviously going to be going. So what he's going to do is he's going to do the majority of the vlog, and then he's going to chat to me about it at the end. So he's kind of going to like talk about his thoughts about how the convention went, so on and so forth. But then we're back to going to conventions together after that.
London. That'll be an interesting one.
Yeah, so originally we were going to meet Tony Todd, but on the very same day that he was confirmed for the convention, he said, "No, I'm literally doing a theatre show, so I'm not going to be doing it."
But they haven't taken him off the website yet.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. But then at the end of July, we've got Manchester Comic Con, which you still need to get your ticket for.
Yeah.
Have you definitely got that day off?
What's the date again?
I want to say 22nd.
22nd. All right. I'll make sure I'll
Yeah,
post it off.
22nd of July.
Loving the journey with it. So much Britishness, and it's a great werewolf film too. Yes, it absolutely is. Well, that's why I wanted to show it, because it's one of my favorite movies of all time. And you know, I think with doing live streams, it's important to have something on that you enjoy, because for doing this for so long, like, we have to keep going. Do you know what I mean? To keep the interest going. So we need something that we can keep referring back to being like, oh, I really enjoyed this part. Whereas if we put on a movie that we don't particularly like, it wouldn't be so great. And it just makes us a lot more calmer to like be able to talk to you guys and, you know, have good vibes rather than being on edge and not knowing what's going on and having all our attention on the screen.
I'm saying my being here is a moot point, since I'm known as much shit as you are.
He's a brilliant actor.
You bloody did 2 hours ago. Crying like a baby you were.
What we're talking about?
What we're looking forward to.
Oh, yeah. Is there anything like you guys are looking forward to seeing us doing with everything that's going on? Obviously, we're still going to keep up the horror movie reviews up. I think we're going to be doing Evil Dead Rise very soon. We just need to think of a time to do it. I'm going to be doing Death Drop Gorgeous, which I absolutely adore. And In Good Time as well, because they're going to be making a new movie very soon. So
and so a couple of the cast follow you.
Yeah, they do. So Death Drop Gorgeous, it's in the title. It's drag queens, and it's about there's a killing spree currently going around the strip where the drag queens kind of perform, but it doesn't end up being what you think it is, and it's really good. I really enjoy it. Also, one of the drag queens who's on it won the latest Boulay Brothers competition, so that's really cool. For the love of horror, I may just be making the trip up there for the day. Clint Howard is on the top of my list if I go. Yeah, he's going to be fun. He's really up for that kind of stuff, but we're excited for the love of horror, because it would have been just after I'd finished Scarefest.
No, the season would have finished completely.
And the season would have finished as well, so it gives me something to look forward to and celebrate.
Clint Howard's even doing an in-costume photo op.
As the ice cream man. And I'm very tempted to get the photo op because I love the ice cream man. I think it's brilliant.
We're also meeting Alyssa Sutherland.
Mummy. She was brilliant in Evil Dead Rise. Absolutely incredible. If you haven't seen Evil Dead Rise yet, you really need to. It is so good. I enjoy your video where you guys went to the different shops. Shops. Is that York, Rob? Is it where we went to the dungeon and then we went to the ghost merchant? Yes, there we go. York's brilliant. We love York so much. we're hoping the next time we go, we're going to be staying overnight at the Golden Fleece. Could do that for my birthday next year.
Maybe we'll see what we're doing.
Yeah? Or have you already got plans?
No, not yet.
No. Could do that for my birthday next year.
We'll see what the crack is.
Why'd you say that really Irish? We'll see what the crack is.
That's what to say.
Did you also know that Gareth has Irish heritage? He is a Jones by name and not by blood. Yes, because your dad was adopted, wasn't he?
Fun story.
Yeah, and you come from an Irish background. Supposedly. No, you definitely do with your eyebrows. Irish people have very, bushy eyebrows. Oh, no.
But look at these practical werewolves. Also, Smithy, there's some really cool comedy in this as well.
Yeah, but how can you go from making something like this to the lair? Where did he go so wrong? What happened?
It's the writing.
Well, it was crap. Come and have a go. Oh, I need to stop. Yes, they were Polish dancers. That's right. So a lot of the people they used for the werewolves were dancers because of their physicality. I think that's really, really cool. Yeah, a lot of creatures they use in horror movies are actually performed by dancers because of their understanding of physicality and body movements.
Like Javier Botet.
Is that
Mama?
Mama, yeah. Also, the guy who played the child catcher in Chitty Bang Bang was a dancer. Yeah. I think it's because, obviously, with their build, they can take the strenuous work from wearing the costumes as well. Oh my gosh. Because I know from when I was it was a pirate scare maze last year, and one of the characters was the Kraken, a personified version of the Kraken, and you had to wear this massive headpiece, and it was like the Davy Jones mask. And a lot of people said, "Oh, it's all right. You're just wearing a mask like Bill Nye had to wear."
No, that was all CG.
Well, that's what we were saying, and we were like, "Well, actually, what he did, it was CG. We're wearing a physical version of the mask." And then they were like, "Oh, yeah, that's not so good."
I got a laugh at the love of horror.
Oh, the shot. Chef's kiss. I just think werewolves are incredible. I think they're incredible creatures.
I'll say that. I think these are the best werewolves.
It's so hard to find a good werewolf movie where it's not horrendously CGI'd nowadays, and that really upsets me.
Just granted, American Werewolf has got the best. I think it's the best transformation scene, but I've not seen The Howling because everyone says it's between American Werewolf and The Howling for the best transformation.
I feel like the transformation in The Howling goes on for a really long time. I feel like it goes on for a full 5 minutes, whereas even though the transformation from American Werewolf in London is in depth with what it's doing, so you've got the bit with the claws, the bit with the back changing, the legs changing, the face changing, it kind of happens very quickly, whereas with The Howling, the transformation is very slow.
Yeah.
Also,
and he wants to change.
Yeah. Also, with The Howling, because they had such a low budget as well, that's the reason why you see different types of werewolves, because they could only afford one proper suit. And it's the same with this one. So the reason why you don't see such an in-depth transformation is because they didn't have the budget to do it.
Whilst I prefer these werewolves over the Kessler wolf.
Okay.
Because the Kessler wolf, in my opinion, is more of an oversized dog.
There's nothing wrong with big dog.
Whereas obviously these ones are bipedal.
Well, that's what they said in the book. That's what
Yeah.
Neil Marshall wanted. He wanted like
traditional.
Yes. Rick Baker's transformation is the best by far. Yeah. However, the Company of Wolves beats both of them for believability. Oh, okay. I didn't think about the Company of Wolves. It's I don't know about that transformation. I respect it for what it is. Like it's a stunning piece of work, but yeah, I think because I prefer my werewolves that are a bit more kind of both man and wolf, whereas the Company of Wolves, they're very, they are wolves. So I think that's interesting. You can tell it's British when you see a Cali gas bottle.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. When I was growing up, my house used to be so cold that we used to have like a massive gas canister.
It's still are.
Yeah, and we'd have to lug it upstairs every winter. And every time I think, oh my God, if only Spoon was here right now. The transformation in The Howling was so long, according to the actor, because he was showing off. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I think that's what was covered in Search of Darkness.
Oh, all right then.
Because it's he's playing against opposite Dee Wallace.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen the movie. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I mean, it's a simplistic plot. I mean, I suppose American Werewolf is a simplistic plot as well. Werewolf or vampire, if you had to be one, which one would it be?
I don't know.
I think you'd make a great werewolf.
Michael Myers.
No! I'd probably say a werewolf as well.
Thing is, at least with a werewolf, is that you're not limited to a time of day.
Yeah. I used to be a massive vampire fan. Massive. But I don't know.
Then Edward Cullen came along.
Yeah, I think that was literally it. Edward Cullen literally rocked up and I was like, I am not attracted to any of this. The underworld vampires I really liked. I thought they were brilliant, especially, what was his name? Was it Lucius? No, that was Michael Sheen's character.
You know about Bill Nye's character?
No, in the second one.
I don't know. Pass.
Have you seen the second one? No. Werewolves, not swearwolves. Stop swearing. I'm stressed. If you don't know what that is, it's What We Do in the Shadows, and it's one of the best things ever. Honest to God, it's like a mockumentary, but it's you follow vampires, but there's also a werewolf clan in it, and the leader of the werewolves and the guy who plays Viago, Taika Waititi, are now in a series called Our Flag Means Death, and it's brilliant. Honest to God, it's so good. I really enjoy it. Really, really enjoy it. There's nothing I love more than gay pirates. What?
I couldn't get on board with it.
No.
Pardon the pun.
But yeah, What We Do in the Shadows is brilliant. Oh, hello. I'm very popular.
You are, yeah.
Shush. I'm talking to my friends.
And is it some other friends trying to talk to you?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I can't even remember what bit we're at.
Just before the barn.
So this is a thing as well with her. there's a couple of theories floating around with her, because obviously she knows the family. She knows the family of werewolves.
Smithy's not watched this, you know.
Yeah, but it says in the movie.
Yeah, we haven't got to that. We haven't got to that bit yet.
No, we have. She says she knows the family and she came to study the werewolves. My love, I know what I'm talking about. But there's a thing of whether she's in on it or not. And I thought it would explain it in the book, and it didn't.
We either stay and snuff it, or we'll go and snuff it.
And snuff it.
Nearly died. Well, that's it. Fucking him. Get easy, big man.
Why don't you know how to hotwire a car?
What?
I keep an old Land Rover in the barn. I don't know where the keys are, but if one of you could break in and start it, then
I can do that.
Oh.
The further I am from this bunker, the happier I'll be.
Oh dear.
Right. I'm going to leave a decoy. Something fast and loud.
Tam Twilight. Do dog soldiers start out as puppy soldiers in cadet school? These are the important questions we should be asking. I just think it's a great movie. Yeah, Underworld vampires were amazing. Oh my god, I love What We Do in the Shadows. It's truly amazing. Yeah, it is. It's such a different take on like the vampire trope as well. And it's just very funny. The series is also incredible.
I suppose you know who won the match.
I didn't even know there was a game on.
Enough. It's not a game. I don't understand people who like are that, dedicated to football, but that's just me.
Or soccer.
What? Or soccer, yeah. Are we all up to date with What We Do in the Shadows? Because if we are,
it's on Disney Plus.
It is on Disney Plus. But what do we think is going to happen in the next season? I've got an idea, but you're not too sure, are you?
No.
No. I do have an idea, and I'm very excited for it. My favourite bit. Yeah! I really hope they get Darren Morfitt at a convention again soon, because I would love to meet him. I need to be crucified. I watched like a couple of episodes and need to get back to it. Smithy, your dedication to the cause is not looking very good, my love. Yeah, exactly, hon. What's that in reference to, Carla? What? Oh my god. I'm trying!
All the swearing in all these films, you sound so offended when we do these live streams.
Yeah, I know, because I keep forgetting how much swearing is actually in it. And when, you're trying to be careful, I'll just leave the room. No, you won't, because we value you as a person. I hope you realise that every time we do a live stream and you turn up, we're like, Smithy! But there is a bit of seriousness about it. So YouTube is really cracking down on certain things, whether it's vulgarity, whether it's gore. So a lot of horror YouTubers you might watch might not be doing as much intense stuff with gore and visuals of gore.
Unless they get sponsored.
Oh no, severed head. Unless they get sponsored. and they're either saying like your videos are getting demonetized or hell
Removed
yeah,
completely.
everyone in this community is amazing. Thank you. We try. We like to keep all the good ones in the community. I've been very spoiled with you guys, to be fair, because there are so many YouTubers where the community is very interesting. Oh. Oh my god. You know, I always have Blaze of Glory playing that bit in my head. That was what we do. Is unique take and so good, Lo. Oh. Yes. Yes. I really like as well the different types of vampires you see in What We Do in the Shadows, because they're not necessarily all the same. And you get so many nods to so many different types of vampires and different tropes. It's really cool. But yeah, it's very much a case of you have to be so careful what you're putting out on YouTube nowadays. So, for example, one of the people we watch is a guy called 8-Bit Ryan. You've probably heard of him. He's like really well known. And he recently, it's quite funny. He recently put up a playthrough of a game, and it was called Child Street. I think it's like nine Child Street or something like that. But because the themes were so dark, like there was child unaliving and this, that, and the other, he had to take it down. And you'd watched it, hadn't you? And you were like, Lou, like, you know, this would be something that you'd be interested in. So I spent about 2 hours looking for this video.
While I was in Birmingham.
Watched Gareth was in Birmingham, and I literally kept sending him pictures of the videos, being like, is this the one? Because I'm getting really tired. And it turns out he had to take it down because of the themes. So, oh my god, that last shift of Scarefest, am I right?
Mm.
I'm just saying this moment is literally like, you know, the peak of summer working in entertainment, or like the end of a scare season. I love that energy vampire, Colin Robinson. That's the one. He's brilliant. So good. But yeah, so what I'm going to have to do in future, and I don't know whether it's going to be related to the convention videos or what, because we go to horror conventions and some of the visuals that we see are interesting. We'll say that they're interesting. So I don't know if it's a case of I'm going to have to like look over the content and be like, this is what I can show you guys and this is what I can't. I don't know how it's going to work.
Well, you haven't had any issues so far.
Not yet, but this has been reinforced recently, and we haven't been to a horror convention recently. I've been watching so much about Amanda the Inventory game. It's yes,
Oh yeah,
yes. Do you guys have a region-free Blu-ray player?
got a PlayStation 4.
He's got a PlayStation 4, Rob. Does that mean anything?
I think it only plays like Region 2. That's where we are, Region 2.
Right, okay, yeah. Might only play Region 2. I'm not too sure. We're not tech savvy at all.
No, it's not that. It's so America's Region 1.
Oh, okay. Can you play American discs?
Don't think so.
No. PlayStation is very particular about what it can play.
Well, it's just because it's from the UK.
YouTube can be very strict with certain things that you have to upload and what. Yeah, it is very frustrating now. So 8-Bit Ryan was actually saying that some of his videos, it had gotten so bad.
Well, even Grim Life Collective, they got a strike for something they didn't do.
This is why I don't put captions in our videos. And I know it's not great, and I get that, and I can only apologize. However, say, for example, we're talking and I say something that's very similar to...
What the duck is that?
Exactly. And the caps predict it as something else. That one thing can get me demonetized. And it's I don't know what's going on with it. I really don't. It's just gotten stupid now. Really stupid. It's like with the Facebook algorithm too. Yeah, 100%. You could get a cheap DVD player and set it to, and yeah, could do.
Just haven't got space.
Why do you ask, Rob? Do you reckon that's in reference to the White Rabbit in Monty Python's?
Maybe.
Yeah, I reckon it is.
Only it turned out to be them.
Plot twist. I think what I love so much about this movie as well is the fact that they just get straight into it. There's no like, oh, I was thinking of sending you some of my slasher movies. Oh, thanks, Rob. Let us know what they are, and we'll see if we can find something around the internet, whether it's like a couple of clips or if we can find some versions that will play in our region. That would be amazing. I'd love to be in a slasher movie. Love to be in a slasher movie. I would love to be, like Gareth said, something like Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees, which is why I'm buffing up. We're trying. We're trying so hard.
I mean, I'd love to use my mask as killer's mask.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting emotional. Fight to the death! There's just something about a man with yellow eyes. Am I right? No, just me? Yeah, okay, I thought so. I think Sean Pertwee is very attractive as a werewolf. I don't care. I'll say it.
Spoilers.
Well, yeah, it's not though, is it? Because he's basically been attacked. Sorry, I thought another comment had been on. Is that a supernatural reference?
Someone with yellow eyes.
Which one?
Well, this came out way before Supernatural.
Yes, it did. People have been telling me that I really need to get back into Supernatural, and I know 100%, I know, but it's just the timing. Like, I can't dedicate myself to a TV series at the moment. Men with Yellow Eyes. No, it's just me being a thirst trap mark. There's no reference there. Season 1, Supernatural, Big Bad. Oh, no. That literally came off the top of my head. But if it's a reference, yeah, fair enough. It's the same with The Walking Dead. I got bored after season 7 or so. Is season 7 around the time when the governor was in it? Because I watched...
The governor was really early.
Was he?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I'm so far behind on, like, TV series that I'm just...
And the governor was like season 3 or something.
No, because that was around the time when they went to the farm and it was Herschel.
Or season 2.
Potentially. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. Governor, it's the same with... Yeah, Governor was season 3 or 4, I think. Yeah, so I watched the season with the farmhouse and Herschel because I thought that was quite good. And then I watched... Megan was season 7. Oh, right, okay, yeah. Negan was season 7-ish. I didn't watch any of that. I didn't. The last series I really watched was a series called The Strain, and it got cancelled. It's quite good, actually. It was about like this strain of kind of vampirism, but it was like contagious, but it was more like based in science and the medical side of it, and it turned you into a vampire that was very similar to the vampires from Blade. You know, the ones where they kind of their jaws unhinge, they look a bit like snakes. It was very much like that, but I think they cancelled it because it just didn't get enough interest. But yeah, that was the last one I like properly dedicated time to by myself. We've obviously watched stuff like Midnight Mass,
Midnight Mass, so good.
Yeah,
Vikings,
Bly Manor,
Hill
House. So we like stuff like that. I know there are a few horror series that are out that people have raved about, but
there's one out on, is it on HBO at the moment? It's from Australia. What is it? Apparently it's terrifying. It's really terrifying.
oh, excuse me, I'm very tired. Oh. Oh. But aren't I right in thinking that he only got scratched by a werewolf? He didn't get bit, did he?
Yeah, he got scratched.
Which is
But
interesting.
some law says it doesn't matter if you're scratched or bitten.
Yeah, that's true, I suppose.
Because in American Werewolf, David Kessler only got scratched.
I thought he got bit. Because he had quite a few like marks on him. It is very interesting that they don't stay consistent with that kind of stuff, whether it's a bite or a scratch from a werewolf that turns you into one. Oh, that's deep.
From? That's the name of the series.
Okay.
Supposedly It's supposedly really scary.
And that's on HBO.
It's on HBO.
We haven't got HBO.
It's on Now TV if you're in the UK.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasted my 7-day free subscription on The Lighthouse.
It's got 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Damn it! You've seen The Lighthouse? Well, let me tell you, that was...
Oh, wow. Dean's interviewed Lauren Lavera.
Has he?
Yeah.
How did he manage that? I mean, good for him. That's like really cool. I really want to get into like interviewing people, but I'm not savvy on like. Is that the film with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's based off a lot of Greek mythology, from what I understand, but it's very messed up, really weird. The ending's very strange because a lot of it is like interpretation, but it was very like Lovecraftian as well. He just couldn't really understand, like there was a basic premise, but it was like very complicated as well. I don't know. It was very strange. You wouldn't like it.
No.
No. Mind you coped with Midsummer, and I didn't think you would.
Yeah, just about.
I love Midsummer. I think it's brilliant. I think it's a brilliant film. If you want a good series, Inside Number 9 is a great program. Yes, it is. I got to halfway through season 1 because it creeped me out so much. I had to stop watching it, and it was the episode with the homeless guy, Mig. and there was a twist at the end, and it like fried my brain that much that I was like, I need to stop watching this for a little bit. But Inside Number 9 is incredible. So good. It gives me Ghost Stories vibes. Ghost Stories is another good one, like an anthology that's kind of like all squished together. Be great to see you interview Robert Englund. Honestly, Chris, if we could interview Robert Englund, that would be phenomenal. However, if we ever got to that point, I don't think it would be for a long time. Oh dear. Wells just looks really sad.
I came here to be at one with nature when I got what I wanted. Now I have to live with it.
It is in the house in the next man. You want no werewolves in the barn, I do.
Not one.
The reason you're not in the photographs because you took it.
I never meant to.
You would. Same old shit.
Being nice to women will get you nowhere, Cooper. Being nice to me will get you killed. You may think they're all bitches, but I'm the real thing.
See, I don't know if it's a case of she was a werewolf from the beginning or she got turned when she got that bit of blood in her cut. And it's not confirmed in the book.
Mm.
And it really annoys me.
I thought they mentioned it in the talk.
No, it's up to interpretation. If you'd like Midsummer, let me send you some cool AI generated stuff. One of my friends said, yeah, all right, I'm up for seeing that. I love it when you guys send us stuff. I do. I really enjoy it. But yes, I will be looking into, like I said earlier, I will be looking into getting a PO box sorted, preferably around the start of July. I mean, my birthday is on the 11th of July, so, you know. I'm joking. You do what you want. So many werewolves. We've literally only got like 10 minutes left of this and then it's done. I feel like these live streams go by so fast. Like, do they go fast for you guys as well? I think we're just conscious of how long they go and how long like we can keep up, you know, keep up a commentary and keep it entertaining.
Mm.
Yes.
Well, I've only had 2 hours sleep.
I know. Very tired boy.
Mm.
Because you really want to get like a horror sleeve as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Are you thinking on your leg or on your
On
arm?
my leg.
You're not getting your arms tattooed?
No, because if they do keep going to the gym, they're just going to keep warping.
No, they don't.
No.
No.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's okay. I'm in the Kazi!
Shame he wasn't doing inscriptions.
Mm.
Although we put sausages on your
He
arm.
put sausages on mine. I love that he just decides to beat up a werewolf. Isn't that cool? Have either of you watched Phantasm? Were you? Oh my god, Rob, that's insane. You know what Phantasm is, don't you?
Yes, I should have.
Yeah.
Tall man.
I started watching Phantasm. Thank you very much, Mark. I'll have a look at that shortly. Actually, I'll have a look at it now. Oh my god, I was so skinny. You doing the meditation in the morning? Absolutely not. I'm off work. Midsummer. Summer. Ooh.
And someone's done the Evil Dead.
Oh my god, that's brilliant. So Mark has literally just sent me a video of Midsummer, but it's with puppets instead. It's with like Muppets. That is brilliant. Muppet Summer. That was very good. Thank you, Mark. That thoroughly entertained me. Oh, Lord. This bit always makes me really sad. I was good friends with Anger. Oh, my God. See, this is why this is why we don't have any cool stuff around us, you know? Like, I live vicariously through you, Rob. One of the best lines. Oh, it's so sad.
There is no spoon.
There is no spoon. Yeah, it's good fun. Love them. James Masters and Charisma are at Yorkshire Comic Con doing photo. Yes, I know. I would very much like a James Masters autograph. I don't know if I'd have a photo op with him. I used to be obsessed with Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like, it was unhealthy. But I think I just got to a point after a while where the obsession kind of wore off a little bit. I don't know. Which is weird because, like, I watch that pretty much every single day after school. And
you're more of an Angel person, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Angel was always my favourite. I loved him to pieces. If they could get David Boreanaz to a convention, that would be insane. I think he'd be very popular. I don't know who I want to go to for the love of horror. If I had like a dream guest that could be confirmed.
James J. Courtney and Nick Castle.
Well, yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis, I'd have to say.
Well, she doesn't do conventions.
No,
She's done one.
I know.
So that was it.
But she is like my scream queen. I think she's incredible.
Ashley Lawrence. Kirsty.
Yeah.
Hellraiser.
Yeah. But I don't think she does a lot of conventions.
No.
Again. Literally gives to the literal term of skeletons in your closet. That's incredible. Come and have a go. Yeah, me too. The obsession was real. I feel like every other girl growing up was definitely obsessed with Buffy the Vampire Slayer for either Angel or Spike. I liked them both. I really did like them both for different reasons. I thought like both their relationships with Buffy were completely different. And yeah, I don't know. I just kind of grew out of it, I guess. I mean, I could watch it. I could quite easily watch it. And I think I've got more of an appreciation for Anthony Head now. He's very good in Repo. Very, very good in Repo. And his singing is very good as well. Nicolas Cage is a shout for me for the love of horror. Oh, okay. Especially with Renfield being a thing. Apparently, that is a lot more violent and gory than.
I just don't like Nicolas Cage.
No, I know. I think I'd watch it. I think I'm going to watch Renfield, but only when it comes out, like, you know, potentially on a streaming service or on DVD. But I didn't want to go to the movies to watch it. Did you know they found the original car, the shape Halloween was driving? It's been refurbished and all the cast signed the dashboard. Nick Castle poses for pictures.
Yeah, they take that to they take it to conventions. I
That's
believe,
really cool.
I believe they take it to conventions. Yes, the Smiths Grove. No, it's not. It's a police. This is like a police car.
Oh, okay.
It's the one where he drives past the girls.
Yeah,
And Annie goes, "Hey, speed kills."
yeah. And he stopped.
He stopped.
Yeah.
Nancy Loomis signed my autograph with speed kills.
Yeah, that's such a weird quote, isn't it? But yeah, I get it.
In the film.
I get it. That is Neil Marshall's wife.
Yeah.
Yes. I also find it absolutely wild that Bonnie and Clyde's car is in a casino. Americans are wild. Oh. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty fine man. Sorry, first again. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's just wild, isn't it? Like all these places over America where these poignant things are kept. I watched
There's actually Grim Life have done a cool video, Icons of Darkness. Robert might know Icons of Darkness. It's in Hollywood. It's an exhibition of all genuine movie props and costumes. A lot of it horror. I think even like face sculpts of like Boris Karloff.
Oh my god,
Bela
that's
Lugosi,
insane.
Lon Chaney.
He has such a good singing voice in Repo, so good. And now I'm going to have the little glass vial. Zydrate comes in a little glass vial. I do love it very, very much. Yeah, but I think it's just wild because, like, I watched a vlog and I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Carpetbagger or someone. And so he went to this sideshow attraction. It was like a museum. But this guy specialized in collecting really dark paraphernalia. Like,
Was it Dark Tourist?
I don't know, but he had a lanyard and it was I hate that. He had a lanyard and it was Ed Gein's lanyard, and the what was holding it together was his mum's hair. Anyway, he also had like John Wayne Gacy pictures, portraits, the paintings he did, and it was his goal to collect them all. And that's wild to me. That is really, really wild. Mind you, we watched that walkthrough of Zach Bagans' museum, didn't we? And obviously he's got a room dedicated to serial killers. And I was like, honestly, the energy in there must be absolutely horrendous. Like, that is a lot. So, I don't know. America, are you okay?
Well, we've got places in this country like that.
Yeah, we've got a few, but not as extreme as that, I would say.
There's a prison down south that's got all sorts of serial killer stuff.
Oh.
And a lot of Bronson stuff as
Can
well.
you visit it?
Yeah.
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 I'd very much like to.
I think most haunted have been.
A friend used to, oh my God, a friend used to write to John Wayne Gacy in prison and got letters back from him. Yes, very creepy. Jesus Christ.
And there we go.
Rob, why aren't you doing the live streams, man? You're way more interesting than we are. And that's it. That's the end of Dog Soldiers. The ending always depresses me because everybody I love, apart from Cooper.
Well, there's the fact that it was overshadowed by a football result.
Yeah. Everybody I love and care about dies. So, what did we think of Dog Soldiers? You can stop it now if you want, baby. But yeah, I wish we had. Mind you, I suppose on the flip side, we do have our dark history in some places.
Oh, yeah.
You know, London being a massive one.
It's like one thing I remember seeing a video. Americans don't understand how old this country is.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Because American society started in 1776.
Yeah, yeah,
Properly. When it wasn't a colony.
yeah.
So my iPod's just...
Oh, everyone's saying it was a good movie. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We're going to go off on a bit of a tangent. I think it's the same because, like, at Alton Towers, so if you've ever been, we have a bit where it's like gardens and it's huge. However, what a lot of people don't realise is there was a battle in the garden. And it was Saxon kings, and they were Saxon kings of Wessex and Mercia. And the battle was so bloody that the valley basically became the Valley of the Slain.
Called Slain Hollow.
Slain Hollow. And not a lot of people know that. They just basically see it as, oh yeah, that's a bit of greenery in the middle of Alton Towers. And it's like, no, there was a lot of dark stuff that happened there. You know, in America, 100 years ago is a long time. In the UK, 100 miles is a long way.
It is.
Yes, Mark. Yes, you are absolutely right.
I look at 100 miles and I just sweat.
Yeah. It's so weird, isn't it, how our cultures are completely different. But that's a reason why we did used to really want to go over, but I think because of everything that's going on at the moment politically, like it's a bit shady, man. It's not good. You okay?
Yeah. Well, because this died, so I was waiting for it.
I see.
Change them over.
But yeah, we're probably going to get the stream going for about 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna call it quits for today. I think. Great stream tonight. Got to go home. Will post fun horror pics tonight. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you so much, Rob. And thank you for joining us and sharing many wonderful stories. Like, we love reading about your time in America. Yeah. Enjoyed the stream so much again, guys. Thank you all. And Loucifer and your consort, you know I love you both loads. Sending you loads of loves and hugs. Got to go. Thanks for the stream. Big love to you all. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you for joining us always. We really appreciate it. Yeah, I think we're just going to wrap up now. What's next to look forward to? Obviously, HorrorCon. We may do a general live stream next week about HorrorCon, and you know, just to catch up with you guys because I know you guys really enjoy that. Yeah, I think that's about it, isn't it? Yeah.
Then Yorkshire.
Yeah, and then Yorkshire. Obviously, Gareth's going to take you to Yorkshire with him. I'm going to stay at home because I need to work, apparently.
And then the next watch along will be 5th of June.
Yes. So I'll get that sorted. I'll get that all ready for you guys to watch along to. So, like we said, the next watch along will be Scream. I am curious. Do you? Oh, okay. Enjoy. Oh my God, there's a lot. It's always fun time in streams. The watch alongs are so fun too. Big hugs to you both. Oh, Smithy, we love you too. Do you experience anything in the valley? You've had a few experiences, haven't you?
No.
No, not in the valley. No, that's
I've heard
James.
Stories.
Yeah. There's a lot of stories of a apparition that is literally a head and a torso wandering around. There's
An old World War II soldier.
An old World War II soldier. Yeah.
Black dog.
Black dog. I feel very unsettled in there. I don't feel nice. Like, the problem is when you experience this kind of stuff and when you're susceptible to this kind of stuff, it makes things a lot less enjoyable. So when we went to My Haunted Hotel for dinner, it was lovely. Food was immaculate. However, I couldn't enjoy myself because of everything that was around us. Like, we were basically sat next to a centuries-old Romanian gypsy doll, and it was not nice at all. This kid came over to come and have a look at it and investigate, and she was just tapping on the glass. And it made me so angry, like so angry. So
you just wanted you to eat your fish and chips.
Well, I pick up on a lot of emotion. And if somebody's kind of angry, I feed off that. Can't help it, just happens. And yeah, in the gardens, I don't feel at ease. I can't stay in there for a long period of time. I used to come and visit you when you used to work up at the dungeon and I had my days off. And I would try and go and stay in the garden just for a little bit to chill out. No, couldn't do it. I had to leave. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Carla. But I think we're going to wrap up.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna get an early night.
Yeah, you're going to go and have a sleep before you tattoo. We'll put that up on his Instagram.
Maybe.
Maybe. Why maybe?
Oh, just maybe.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, we're going to wrap up. I'm probably going to go and lie somewhere and question my life choices. I don't know. Maybe do a workout. My body hurts a lot. But yes, we hope you've had a good day. If not, that's okay. Always remember, tomorrow's a new day. See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.